Okay, hello everybody. My name is Dalton Rullinger, and welcome to the next episode of Let's Roleplay Sailwind. In the previous episode, I had some issues. I'm gonna break character here for a second. I need to kind of discuss this. I had some issues with the previous episode. One of the video files got corrupted somehow. I don't know how it happened. I think what happened is I'm using two different softwares to record the sailor journal entries and the actual video itself. Because for some reason I can't get OBS to actually record my desktop. I don't know what the problem is, but I'm using D3D gear to record the actual journal entries. And I think what happened was they both started recording at the same time. So I tried fixing it, but my resources are only so limited. So I apologize for the previous episode being a little wonky, but I fixed it as best as I could, unfortunately. Anyway, in this episode, we need to hurry up and get on the road because we're not making money very quickly, and we need to solve that problem. I've spoken with some of the locals here. They've tried to help me out as much as they can, giving me some tips and pointers about the local regions and the islands. So, 3 copper to the Dragon Cliffs. That pays 735. I don't know if I'm ready to go to the Dragon Cliffs because I'm looking at the map. I still think this character would maybe be a little intimidated by sailing through a canal like that, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to head back to Crab Beach with some black tobacco, and then we're going to head to Serpent Isle. Make sure it actually is that. Okay. And do I have another one that is going to... No, it's all going either east or south. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the Crab Beach. So it seems at least some people are really liking the idea of role-playing in this game. And unfortunately, there's just not that many things that really allow you to kind of delve into your character a little bit more. You know, none of the NPCs speak or anything like that, so you just got to go with whatever works. What am I doing on resources? Okay, I'm pretty good. Okay, then we can have the one to Serpent Isle. I guess over here. Actually, I put it over here where it's out of the way more. Okay. So I think we're going to go to Crab Beach first. We're going to go home. And then... I think it'd probably be a wiser idea to turn this first. And then we'll head to Serpent Isle. Okay. This is quite grand, isn't it? I'm going to just go ahead and raise this up. Okay, we are heading to the west by southwest, which means we are going to be heading in a... We're actually more in favor of sailing directly to Serpent Isle. But the problem is, I think coming back to Crab Beach, the wind is going to be more against us, so I'd rather just go to Crab Beach right off the bat. Fight the wind at first, and then have the wind at our back whenever we're heading to Serpent Isle. And no, we're not transporting tea yet. We haven't discovered that that's like an actual opportunity quite yet. Okay. I think I would probably be better just bringing these in, actually, because we're about to start sailing kind of against the wind. I'll bring that in right there for now, and then I'll bring this one into about there-ish. Yeah, because there's Serpent Isle out there in the distance. And there's the Dragon Cliffs. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sail out past this island, then kind of cut across the wind and start sailing back towards Crab Beach. Alternatively, what I might do is I might cut through these two islands here. I think that might be the better option. I'll go ahead and bring this in all the way. Same with this one. On the bright side, we have a pretty light load, so we can kind of afford to do this. Okay, then alley-oop. Now, we're pretty much heading directly to the southeast, which will lead us to Yeah, it'll pretty much lead us like directly to Crab Beach. So I think I made the right call there. But with the sun going down, I am going to catch some shut-eye, and I'll see you guys whenever we wake up. Okay, we've woken up. The wind is kind of against us, but we do still have forward momentum. The problem is I don't really know where we are. Wait, I see something up ahead. That might be Crab Beach. I'm going to let that out just a little bit. Just a hair. Kind of let the wind roll off the sails rather than just hit it directly. Thirst isn't looking so great, but I think it can probably, well, just go ahead and take a drink, why not? So how's our reputation doing now that we... Okay, it's still not great. We still have to get up to 900. I believe 900 is whenever you can actually start getting a fairly decent discount. It might be higher, though. But we want to get those discounts as quickly as possible because the economy in this region is a little on the brutal side, as we've discovered. And I might sell this. Just because I think our character might be a little more comfortable with how everything works now. Yeah, this right here is why I wanted to go to Crab Beach first, because we're fighting the wind on the way there versus having to fight it coming from Serpent Isle, which I believe would be even worse. So once we get done with Serpent Isle, we have technically been there, but I believe that part was cut out of the video. In the previous video, I went to Serpent Isle thinking I had a delivery there, but it was actually up to Newport. But I roleplayed it as the character is not very familiar with what he's doing. He overslept, he went past the port he was supposed to be delivering in. And then whenever he tries to deliver at Serpent Isle, the person who works at the docks is like, yeah, these belong at Newport. So, come on, wind. Why you gotta be like this? think in this case it would probably be better to just lower the sail. We'll let the wind back us up. To a point where the wind can actually catch the sail. A point about right there, I believe. And then we will raise up the sail again. Another trick some sea dog taught us at some point. Right, well, I'm going to continue on, and I'll see you guys in a little bit whenever we've made some more progress. Now, that's a bit of an interesting problem. That's Sanctuary over there. Okay, but I think I can see the island we're heading for over there. So I went closer to Sanctuary than I did Crab Beach, which is fine because it's a bit more helpful in finding my bearings, and we should now finally have the wind with us. And angle out the sails. That should be fine. I think that little speck right there is what we're aiming for. It's hard to tell if that's actually Crab Island or if that's just part of the Dragon Cliffs. What I would give for a spyglass right now. Unless... that's surely all of Serpent Isle over there, right? Surely. Serpent Isle has... yeah, these two islands that are close by to each other. Crab Beach is... is this Crab Beach I'm looking at right now? It's hard to tell. I don't think it is. I think... that might... yeah, I see more land behind the island. So this right here is Crab Beach. I thought that was the Dragon Cliffs. Okay. That's fine by me. while we're waiting, I might as well just kind of give you some shots. Oh, we can actually see the wake in action there. I love that addition. It's so simple, so small, but it adds so much. Might as well go ahead and turn that off. I think you guys can probably see. Alright, well, I guess I'll just take a seat on on this crate here and relax until we get to port. Alright, we're coming into port. Still a little ways out, but I think it's a good enough time to start recording again, because I know a lot of people actually like watching the docking process. Trying to watch this AI boat over here. If he's going to come in my direction, I'm just going to go ahead and lower the aft sail. It looked like he was coming in my direction. He must have turned. Okay, whatever. It works. And while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and pick up another mission heading to the Serpent Isle. Maybe 2 missions if I can. So we got 2 days to deliver these, 2 days to deliver those. Alright. Start lowering the main sail a little bit. We'll bring it in all the way. And let's lower it completely. And start turning. Okay. Let's go ahead and... I'm not going to bother tightening it because we're not going to be here for very long. I might grab something from the marketplace while I'm here, but it's pretty much going to be a drop and go kind of a thing. how am I doing for food? I'll grab a couple bites here. And tell you what, I'll go ahead and fill up my water. And then I'll grab one of these. That did basically nothing, but oh well. Okay, so to pork to Serpent Isle. Okay. And goods to Serpent Isle. Make sure that's the right thing. Maybe I should have gone from the rum. Maybe it doesn't matter. Actually, okay, how much was the pork? 131. Excuse me for a second. Apologies for that, I had to sneeze. Okay. More goods. Actually, can I get away with maybe stacking them like this? Ah, okay, so I've got 4 goods, which means you need to go there, and you need to go there. And then we have 3 pork. Okay. The pork can be stacked a bit more. In favor of me being able to get around. Okay, there's that, and then the green tobacco, or black tobacco, excuse me, can go there. Alright. Okay, the boat has drifted quite a ways. Let's go ahead and turn the boat like this. We'll turn the main sail like this. And then let's raise up the sail. So off we go. Once again to the Serpent Isle. And because I haven't actually shown this journey, because I believe the previous video kind of cut out as I was sailing to Crab Beach, unfortunately, so I haven't really shown this journey. Okay, I think we'll kind of push you a little bit more, and then you... Okay, you're all the way over, so that's as good as it's going to get. I think we can go ahead and do the same. And we'll bring it in just a little bit. There we go. Alright, and we are now flying towards our next destination. It's a beautiful day. We haven't really encountered any storms quite yet. At least not that I can recall. I feel like a storm is something I probably would have written in the journal. I will say, I think that's one thing that would be kind of a cool addition to the game, would be a journal you can write in yourself. It'd give you something else to do, kind of while you're, you know, traveling from island to island. Just kind of documenting what's happening. I mean, I think it would be kind of cool, but other people might disagree with that, which is fine. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and get another bite to eat, and I will see you guys whenever I wake up. So, see you guys in a bit. Alright, we are waking up just in time by the looks of it, and it is raining. That's not good. I don't like the fact that it's raining. On the bright side, we are close by to our destination. I don't see any storms. So for right now, we're just kind of getting some sprinkles, and that's about it. It works for me. The ocean's getting the choppiest that our character has seen thus far. He's probably kind of nervous about that. But the lights of port are right over there, so there's nothing to really be concerned about. So the character has been here before. He's somewhat familiar with the area, but it was pretty much... He hasn't seen the town or anything yet. He's basically just... He went to the dock, he found out he was at the wrong island, he loaded up his stuff again, and he went on. That's pretty much all he did. But now, we very much have a reason to be here. So, let's see here. That's 131, 159. This is probably close to maybe 500 Emerald Dragons we're about to bring in, so... How much time do you have left? You are due tomorrow. So it is past midnight. We are now on a different day. Okay, yeah, I see the docks coming in. I think we can probably go ahead and lower this. We'll bring this in. Okay, there's that. And then... I'm going to swing out a little bit over here. And I'll lower this down. Probably start bringing in as well. is the mooring line. There we go. There's you. And then there is you. Alright, let's go ahead and start delivering everything. There's that. If there's anything in the videos that you would rather have me cut out, feel free to leave a comment saying that you don't want to see a certain thing. Maybe you don't like me loading the stuff onto the ship. Maybe you don't like me unloading the stuff from the ship. Stuff like that. You know. Feel free to just kind of leave suggestions on things that I could potentially leave out of the videos if you don't want to see them. Okay, so that brings us up to 1,100 Emerald Dragons. And our reputation is now, oh yeah, now we've got a good discount. We've got a 10% discount. Very good. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tighten up the boat to the dock here, and we're going to wait out the storm. So the character is going to go on vacation here for a couple of days, just because, number one, our cargo wasn't due for a while anyway, and number two, we're going to wait out the storm. But I will definitely leave a writing journal at the very end, kind of detailing the journey that this character has had. So that's going to wrap it up for me for now. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more of this content, please leave a like, leave a comment, and please consider subscribing. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the next video. So until then, God bless, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye. I really butchered that outro.